Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Langara College YouTube network featuring the Langara College Falcons. This weekend we have the VIU Mariners in town playing both our men's and women's teams. This is Paul Eberhardt, Coach Ebe, coming to you live from the Falcons' nest. My apologies for being late. Hopefully the first 5 minutes was enjoyable without me. It actually might have been more enjoyable without me. I was rushing through traffic from West Vancouver, where I work as the vice principal for the academy programs, and my robotics program is hosting the provincials this weekend. So I was helping set up for that tournament. Got here as quick as I can through traffic. Once again, Coach Ebe here with the Langara College Falcons YouTube channel, and these are the last home games of the year for the Falcons this year as they take on the first place VIU Mariners. Of course, the PACWEST playoffs are coming up next week, being hosted at Capilano College, another school that I coached at. I was at Capilano from 1999 to 2009, and then here at Langara from 2013 to 2023. All right, so the score right now is 11-5 for the Mariners with 4 minutes and 31 seconds to go, and there's a nice block, but it was saved by Langara and then turned over as Rachel Labrador brings it down the floor. Little step and a half move there from number 23, Harriet McKenzie. And after that putback basket, I think Coach Cam McGivery is going to take his first time out of the half, and I'm glad he did. That'll actually give me a second to get my breath and go over the roster and make sure I don't butcher anybody's name. As I mentioned, these are the last games of the regular season. In the PACWEST, there's, of course, 7 schools, and everybody plays each other 4 times. So 2 home games and 2 away games. So for a total of 24 games. And right now, I'm just going to pull up the standings, but I know right now that obviously in first place is the... Sorry, I'm just trying to pull it up on my phone. In first place are the VIU Mariners. And I believe Langara is in 5th place. But just let me pull this up here on my phone. All right, I'm definitely struggling here a little bit. Oh my goodness. It isn't Friday evening traffic going over the Lionsgate Bridge is so much fun. I just have to say it's tremendously enjoyable. All right, I'll get that up to you in a minute and get you all updated, but looks like VIU coming with some full court pressure here. Ball's inbounded to LaFleur. Gives it off to Sunner. Sunner goes middle, nothing there. Hand off to Paisley. Paisley drives middle, little running hook. Oh, nice pass inside. I thought she was going to shoot a little runner there, but she threw it up inside to Isabel Nicholson, and soft touch, soft hands. Isabel finishes for a deuce, 13-17. 3 balls no good, but rebounded by Holweg. Shot fake there by Chason. And I'm not sure what the call is here. Let's see what the referee has. Looks like it's going to be a rebounding foul on Amy Rokosh. And that's her 2nd foul. So she's going to get a rest as Sydney Chason comes in. Inbounding the ball for the Mariners is Maggie Salas. Little box set here for the Mariners. Well defended by Langara, but they're going to get a good look at a 3, and it's way off. Rebound inside, and a nice finish there by Harriet McKenzie. Nicholson, she turns, she's double teamed and fouled. Good job by Miss Lewis. She actually turned left there, which she usually prefers going to her right. So it's nice to see that she's added that ability to her game. As that foul is on Maggie Salas, and looks like that's her second, so she's also going to come out for a rest as Mackenzie Cox comes in. Nicholson with 2 free throws. Swishes the first one. Second one is on its way and looks good. It is 15-9. Mackenzie Cox handling it for VIU. Goes to the high post to Hall. Hall to Mackenzie. Mackenzie shot fake. A little dribble handoff here to Bentley. Or sorry, check that. Yeah, to Bentley. Bentley misses the 3. Good hustle there by Mackenzie, but stepped on the sideline. Ball will go back to the Langara Falcons. Handoff to Paisley. Paisley goes middle, and this time she does do the lefty hook. No good, but she tips it back out, and Nicholson, no, that's not over and back. That is not over and back. That is not over and back. I can't believe nobody's saying anything. That was a tip off a rebound. Now, I could be wrong. I've certainly been wrong many times before, but I've never seen that called as over and back. It's a loose rebound, so there's no possession. It's a tip. I don't know. I'm going to have to make sure I find that out. Hey, if there's anybody out there, any of my referee buddies, as Mackenzie hits a shot from the top of the paint, go to my Twitter handle, @CoachEbe, and let me know if I'm wrong about that. I don't believe that I am, but I rarely think I'm wrong about anything. But yeah, if you do know, @CoachEbe, let me know on Twitter. You can send me a message, and I'll check it out. All right, ball's turned over, stolen by Labrador. Drive down the middle. 3-pointer, no, she passes it, makes a nice reverse pass. Passed up 2 good looks at a 3. Inside to Mackenzie, and 1 as she finishes strong at the hoop. Just to give you that standing update, VIU is 19-1. CBC is 19-3. So VIU in first. CBC in second. And then you have Douglas at 15-7. So those positions are basically locked up. I mean, technically, because there's a couple of games missing from CBC VIU that were postponed, perhaps CBC could catch VIU if they were to lose both of these games. However, VIU does have the tiebreak as they have beaten them twice. So VIU will finish first, CBC will finish second, and Douglas will finish third. Those are pretty much all set in stone. Now right now you have Capilano at 9-13 and Langara at 8-14. Okanagan and Camosun at 3-19. So for the Falcons, they would have a chance to catch Capilano, but they would have to win both of these games, and Capilano would have to lose both of their remaining games because Capilano does have the tiebreak with Langara. But truthfully, it doesn't really make any difference at all because 4 and 5 play in the first round. So that matchup is set in stone. Capilano and Langara will play in the first round next week at Capilano. And the other interesting is you have Okanagan and Camosun both at 3-19. And so they're tied with the record right now. I'm not sure what the tiebreak is between them. I'll try to check that out. But they're definitely playing for that last playoff spot because whoever comes in 6th place, as a breakaway layup was missed there by Bentley. By Bentley. Shot missed there by Langara. So whoever comes in that 6th spot between Okanagan and Camosun will play Douglas in the first round. VIU and CBC get a bye as Bentley comes back and knocks down a 3, and the Mariners are rolling now as they've increased their lead to 23-9. High screen there from Nicholson. Oh, nice pass inside on the middle drive, but unfortunately Bond was short. Should have used the backboard there. Tried to go straight in and missed. Drive down the middle, kick out for 3, reversed. There's another open 3 off the back rim, rebounded by Paisley. Three ball, no good from Langara, rebounded by Hall. Hall gives it to Murray. Check that. Gives that to Kimball. Kimball back to Hall. Hall drives left. Corner three is up, and it's on the way, and it's back rim, but rebounded nicely by Hall. There's a high screen set there, a little awkward screen set backwards. Good catch there. Good catch there to catch that tough pass. Mackenzie Hall finishes inside in traffic. And there's a shot at the buzzer, and no good. And there you have it after one quarter. The VIU Mariners showing why they're the #1 team in this conference, as they have a 25-9 lead over the Langara Falcons. In other games in the PACWEST tonight, just so I can check on the standings and final results, I believe Douglas is playing Okanagan, if I remember correctly. Let me just see if I can pull that up. All the way into February already, my goodness. Yeah, so right now, Camosun's playing Capilano, and after one quarter, they're up 16-14. And Okanagan is playing Douglas, and they're down 19-14 after one. So that'll be the games to watch in terms of the playoffs, is which team will sneak into that 6th spot to face Capilano in the first round. Again, coming to you live from Langara College, home of the Falcons. Paul Eberhardt bringing you the action between the VIU Mariners and the Langara College Falcons. This is the first of back-to-back games, and of course, the Island games are always played in the afternoon on Saturday, so the teams can travel back. So tomorrow, the women will go at it again at 1 o'clock. Of course, the men's game will follow this game at 8, and then tomorrow the men's game will be at 3. I'm going to be back here tomorrow to do both of those games. I'm going to manage to squeeze them in between my robotics tournament in the morning and then the high school Sea to Sky championships in the evening. So my voice is going to be tired tomorrow doing four games in total, but really excited. This is such a fun time of year for basketball across BC. All right, ball goes on the wing to Sunner. Sunner goes back to Bond. Bond reverses it to Murray. Down in the corner to Gilfon, inside pass. Nice cut there. Nice cut by Bond and a nice catch and finish on the pass from Gilfonea. Okay, Mackenzie Hall. She goes right off the high screen, kicks it back out for an open three, and it's off the back rim and hits the standard at the top. That shot no good from Kayla Simpson. Kayla, the 4th-year forward out of Cape Fear Academy, Wilmington, North Carolina is her hometown. Cape Fear Academy. Great movie, Cape Fear. The original was good, but not as good as the Nick Nolte one. It's tremendous, with Robert De Niro as the psychotic, oh man, I can't remember his name, but he was phenomenal as the psycho stalking Nick Nolte's family. That three is way off the mark, rebounded by VIU. All the way coast to coast with a little scoop, but unfortunately Michaela Kimball couldn't finish. Rebounded by the Falcons. Nissa Sunner. Nissa hands it off to Bond. Back to Sunner. She shot fakes, drives, pull up. And no good, as I'm not sure. Nice rebound there inside, and that's a flop. Now that's that's a terrible call. Oh my goodness. There's just no way. She got a great rebound and then she pivoted hard like you're allowed to. The player was way inside the restricted circle. I just don't like it. I don't like it. That should not have been a foul in my opinion. Nevertheless, ball goes back to the Mariners on the offensive foul call. Handoff. Kimball fires it, no good, rebounded by Holweg. Back, Kimball. She drives, she spins, kicks it out for 3. Shot fake drive, 5 on the shot clock, and a nice little use of the backboard there by Trista Thorne, as VIU increases their lead to 27-11. And there's a foul, and almost finished there through the contact. Nice job by Regan Bond just to get that shot off, as she is fouled by number 6, Mackenzie Cox. And looks like one of the Mariners is down with a bit of an injury. That's number 8, Michaela Kimball. I think she might have just tweaked her ankle a little bit. So Allison Bentley is going to come in. Coach Bryce just checking on who that foul was on, as it was on Mackenzie Cox, her second. 2 shots here for Regan Bond. First one rims in. And the second one rims out. Rebounded by Simpson. As Langara steals that pass. Nice job there, good hustle. Bond can't finish the breakaway layup. There's a loose rebound. In the end, comes down with it was Kayla Simpson after it rolled off her head. And then foul there committed by Cadence Crane. That is her second foul, and that's the second team foul of the quarter. Oh, a nice full court pressure there. And a nice spin, but a great block. A great block by Simpson. Coast to coast. And a nice finish there from Allison Bentley. Allison Bentley, second-year guard from Cochrane, Alberta at Edge Prep. Ball goes to the wing. Looking inside for the post-up. There's a little UCLA screen. As VIU very aggressive. Crane kicks it to the corner. There's a flop by the VIU player. Like to see a fake a foul warning on that, as number 8, Michaela Kimball, just flopped to the ground, but no fake a foul warning given. Looks like we have a foul on the Mariners. It's going to be on Trista Thorne. And that is her first foul. Team foul number 2. That's coming back in the game is Mackenzie. Ball's inbounded to Crane. Gives it back to Bond. Nice drive here by Sunner. Tough shot off balance, off the side of the backboard and out of bounds. Turnover to VIU, who is holding a 29-12 lead. This VIU team is, of course, number 1 in BC, and I'll check the national rankings. I haven't checked them for a while, but I think they might be number 1 in the country. I'm not sure, but I certainly know they're at least for sure they're in the top 2 or 3. Nice high screen there. Oh, beautiful play. A nice high screen from Simpson, and then the ball's dished inside to a cutting Mackenzie, and Harriet finishes for 2. Good drive there. Couldn't finish, unfortunately, for Murray. And VIU looking to run the break. Jump stop by Harriet McKenzie. Kicks it out to Kimball. Kimball drives left. Dishes it inside. And a nice try on the reverse by Kayla Simpson, but she couldn't quite finish. Here comes Langara looking to run with the Mariners. A little pull-up banker is no good from Bond. And back come the Mariners. This is end-to-end action here. Nice little bounce pass inside. McKenzie will finish that easily, as the Mariners are running the floor exceptionally well. Very good transition by the Tony Bryce-led VIU Mariners. I've known Tony for a very long time. Great coach, great guy. Coached the men for a long time when I was involved at CAP. There's a 3, no good. It was launched by Gilfanea. Mackenzie's going to bring it up, and she's going to jump stop and shoot a little pull-up from the foul line. It's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Maddie Murray. Murray gives it to Bond. Bond back to Murray. Inside to Nicholson. Nicholson, and she's fouled. Good job again, dropping to the left. I like to see that. She's added that to her game. And the foul is going to be on Mackenzie. That is the third team foul. And that is Mackenzie's first. I do have some stats for you from that first quarter. Leading scorer for Langara, for VIU, with 6 points was Michaela Kimball. And then 10 points, Harriet Mackenzie leading scorer with 10 points, 6 for Michaela Kimball. And for the Langara Falcons, it looks like Isabel Nicholson with 4 points leading scorer. Rebounds are 15-7 for the Mariners. Drive and a running right hand off the back rim, cleaned up by Mackenzie. 15-7 for the Mariners. Leading rebounder with 6 is Kiara Holweg. Leading rebounder for the Falcons with 2 is Paisley and Chang. Only 1 assist by the Falcons, that's Paisley, as Mackenzie cleans up the offensive glass. And leading in assists for the Mariners is Allison Bentley with 2. Shooting percentages in that first quarter, the Mariners shot 41%, but only 12.5% from the three-point line as Mackenzie gets blocked by Nicholson, but it's going to be a foul as she got her across the arm. Mackenzie will get 2 free throws. That foul will be on Nicholson. And your Falcons only took 3 three-pointers, missed them all, and shooting a very, very, very ugly percentage at 14.3%. They did shoot 83.3% from the line, though, which, as we know this season, sometimes free throws have been a struggle for the Falcons, so nice to see them doing a better job there. That first free throw is missed. And second one's missed, but she gets her own rebound. Got to box out the shooter. Sarah Chang didn't do it, and it's going to give another 2 points to the Mariners. 37-12 as Chason reverses it to Paisley. To Sunner. I have to be honest, sometimes it's very hard to see because of the player's hair. And, the long ponytails that hang down at the back, and sometimes I can't see the numbers. So my apologies for that as Langara steps out of bounds and turns it over, and Coach McGivery is going to take his second timeout of the night. Hey, how about that hockey game yesterday, eh? Wasn't that something? Or the other day? Oh, my God. It was Wednesday, I guess. I was coaching my high school team. But I came home and watched all the highlights. Oh, my goodness, that was awesome. Awesome. There's nothing like a Team Canada win, especially over the U.S., especially these days with all that's going on politically. It was amazing. As I mentioned, the PACWEST Championships will be hosted by Langara College, by the Capilano College Blues up in the beautiful campus, the Sportsplex out there in the North Shore. And I will be doing many of those games with the... All right, let's see. Sorry, I just brought up the rankings here for women's basketball. Okay, let's see. All right, looks like the most recent rankings has Algonquin from Ontario 1, SAIT from Alberta 2, and VIU at 3. And then you have CBC at 8 and Douglas at 9. And I believe this year for maybe the first time or only second time, as there's only 5 on the shot clock. Let's see if they get a shot off. I don't think they're going to, and they don't, and that'll turn over to the Falcons. I believe the women get 2 berths to nationals. That's been very rare that the PACWEST has got that, and I'm pretty sure they have that this year. So getting that first round bye that both VIU and CBC have is a very big deal, as that only need to win 1 game to make nationals. Nicholson skips the ball over. She gets it back. She drives, looks on the back door to chase on, but she threw it too high. Conversely, I'll check with AD Sean Shook, but I believe the men don't have the wild card. I believe they lost it, so only 1 berth for the men this year. So you got to win it all or you're not going. Middle drive, nothing there. 4 on the shot clock again. Will they get a shot off? I don't thought they do, but it looks like it did get front rim. And bad box out by Langara gives VIU another shot at the 3 off the back rim. Nice big rebound chased down by Chase On. She's going to go to the hoop. Oh, I think she got away with a little travel, but she's blocked inside. A nice block there by number 3, Labrador. And that's a back rim 3-pointer, no good by Bentley. I'm really impressed with how VIU gets up and down the court, and their shooters get set, and they're not bashful about taking those open early threes. Nicholson with a good strong post up. She's going to drop to her right. Little jump hook, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. I think that was off VIU. Yes, it was. Ball will go back to Langara, as Ivana Paisley will sub back in the game for Nisa Sunner. And subbing in for VIU there is number 13, Jordan Riao. Riao, yep. All right, Paisley gives it to Chason, looking inside to Nicholson, goes inside, she drops her right shoulder, and she's fouled, and 1! Nicholson having a strong first half here, just getting good post position, and that time she's able to play through the contact for the opportunity at the end 1. We have 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in this second quarter. VIU up big, 37-15, as Nicholson makes her free throw. 37-16 now. Or, maybe it is only 15. It looks like it is. I gave Langara an extra point there. I'm sure they would be appreciative of that. But it's 37-15. There's a nice high screen, and then a nice pass inside, and a good finish by number 10, Colleen. Nicholson goes inside again, little right-hand jump hook, count it, no, it doesn't go. Rebounded by VIU. VIU really dominating the glass here as that rebound was pulled down by Labrador. Ball reverses at the top to Bentley. Bentley's going to take the 3, and off the back rim. Nicholson rebounds, outlets it to Paisley. Paisley pulls it back out, gives it to Chason on the handoff. Looking at the high post to Chang. Not there, reverses it to the other side to LaFleur. Inside to Nicholson again. She squares up. Can't finish that time, but a good rebound by Chang. 3 ball, way off the mark by Paisley, as Nicholson took a bump there and is very, very slow to come back. I don't know if she injured or not. I think she might have got a bit of a knock there. She's trying to get back into play, but no, she's down now. And the referees call a foul, and that will give Nicholson a chance to get a substitution. And that foul is going to be on Sarah Chang. And that is the 4th foul of the quarter. But with only 56 seconds left, not sure that will come into play. Allison Bentley, 2 free throws. First one's good. And second one, in and out. And again, VIU dominating the glass. pulled down by number 10, Colleen Nkrumah. Drive down the middle, kick to the corner, thrown out of bounds. And I don't know why the referee didn't blow her whistle. I think she was actually watching the play inside the paint and perhaps didn't see the ball go out of bounds. I think that's what happened. So she was slow on the whistle there, but definitely thrown straight out of bounds by VIU. Gilfinea gives it back to Paisley, who gives it to Chason. Chason with a very tough running hook, no good. I think Langara's shooting percent. Oh, nice steal there by Lafleur. And that's the kind of basket that they're going to need if they're going to score any points. They need to get those steals and score in transition. They're getting no second shots and they're having trouble. Oh, that's a handoff. That almost looked like she handed it to her from out of bounds, but I couldn't see exactly from here. Another steal, and Chason's going to earn herself a little layup here. And that's 4 quick points as Coach Tony Bryce not happy with those 2 back-to-back turnovers. He's going to take a timeout and talk to his ladies. The score is now 40-19 in the waning seconds of the first half here from Langara College. PACWEST basketball action. Of course, as I said, this is an exciting time of year as all the high school boys and girls are now entering their zone playoffs and getting ready for their BC championships. All the junior level invitational BC championships, they're all coming up. As a matter of fact, the grade 10 girls started today. They're all coming up in the next week or so. And of course, you have the U Sport championships. I believe those playoffs start this weekend as well, and the PACWEST next weekend. So if you're a hoops junkie, greatest time of year right now, because you can get your fix at almost any gym anywhere in the Lower Mainland area. Between the high school boys and girls, the U Sport men and women, and the PACWEST men and women. Oh, thank you. I got a response on that over and back call, and I gotta say, I'm not shocked that I was right. I don't ever like to admit when I'm wrong anyways, but I was right. There's no possession on that because it's a tip, right? It's players fighting for the ball and it's tipped back. So there's no possession on that play. So as I was pretty sure, the Langara player could go get that. So thank you for that quick feedback. That actually was from the AD here who spoke to the head referee. Thank you for that feedback. I have to admit, I do love it when I'm right. Although I rarely admit when I'm wrong. I'm sure the referees will tell you that I rarely admit when I'm wrong. But, you know, I got that one right. I'm proud of myself.
Get my text.
Halftime stats. Oh, you know what? Shows how out of it I am today. When here I'm babbling on. I thought Coach Bryce called a timeout on that layup, but no, he didn't. It was just happened to be the end of the half. I didn't even know that. And I'm babbling on and on here. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I'll be back with the halftime stats with a couple of minutes to go, and hopefully I can figure out what time of day it is, because I'm really struggling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach Ebe coming to you for the second half, and I promise you, I just had some coffee, so I think I'm a bit more awake, and I won't confuse the end of the half with the timeout. All right, here are your halftime stats brought to you by our potential sponsor, Popeyes Chicken and Biscuits. Come on, Popeyes. Every week I've been begging you to become a sponsor. Not you have to give us much. I just want some free chicken. But regardless, I'm still calling you the sponsor of our halftime stats. Leading scorer for the Mariners with almost as many points as Langara herself, Harriet McKenzie with 18 points and 7 rebounds on 8 of 11 shooting. Quick math in my head, it tells me that's 77%, I think. Pretty good. 6 points for Michaela Kimball. 6 points for Allison Bentley. And also with 7 rebounds is Kaya Simpson, and 6 rebounds for Colleen Nakumra. Leading scorer for your Falcons is Isabel Nicholson with 7 points on 2 of 6 shooting and 3 for 5 from the line. And then with 3 points each, you have Caitlin LaFleur and Regan Bond. The Mariners shooting 40% from the field, but struggling mightily from the three-point line as they were only 1 for 15 for 7%. For Langara, by the way, your leading rebounder with 4 is Sarah Chang. Again, no one on Langara with more than 1 assist, and with 3 assists for the Mariners, you have Michaela Kimball. Shooting percentage for the Falcons, 17.6%, and 0% from the three-point line. They're 0 for 7, shooting 63% from the line. But I think the numbers that really stand out here are just the difference in the number of possessions, as VIU has had many more possessions due to their dominance on the board. They are leading the rebounding at 32-17, including 13 offensive rebounds, which has given them a bunch of second chance points. Points off turnovers are VIU 13, Langara 6. Langara got those 4 points right at the very end. And there you have it, 40-19 at the half, and there's our first basket of the second half by VIU as they go up 42-19. And there's a stepped on the end line there. Chase on the turnover. Ball will go back to the Mariners. A little full court press from Langara. This is a little soft man-to-man pressure. Ball is brought up, no problem by Cox. Cox drives middle, nothing there. Gives it back. Simpson, just from beyond the three-point line, tipped back out, but right into the hands of Murray. Chase on at the three-point line, looks inside, not there. Gonna reverse it to Bond. Bond reverses it again to Chang. Chang probes the defense, nothing there, and it's stolen, but she gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Little jump stop pull up from the middle of the key by LaFleur, and that rims home. 42-21 Mariners. Chase on, guarding Maggie Salas. Inside, a nice cut, a little give and go as Salas finishes with the right hand. Chang drives baseline, tries the little pull-up, can't finish through the contact. Nice rebound there by Colleen Nakumra. Once again, Mariners looking to run. There's a high screen and roll, but that is a traveling violation by Michaela Kimball. Turnover. Ball goes back to the Falcons. Colleen Nakumra. Bringing it up with a high screen roll. She rejects the screen, but then hits the roller after. A nice tie-up and rip by Maggie Salas as she steals the ball. Another turnover by the Falcons. High screen and roll with Nakumra. Nothing open there. She tries to reverse it to Simpson. Simpson loses the handle, stolen by Lafleur. 3-on-3 here in transition. Lafleur almost loses it, gets it back, gives it to Bond. Bond goes inside to Chang. Chang loses it, but gets it back before it goes out of bounds. And she's kind of stuck in the key there, and she turns it over. Nice steal there by Nakumura, and then she gives it back. And there's a foul there at center as the ball was passed by Bond, and she was hit by Kayla Simpson. So the ball will stay with the Falcons in the front court. 21 seconds on the shot clock as coming into the game is Harriet McKenzie. And I missed the other one that came in. My apologies. And I think Murray came in for the Falcons. Paisley looks inside to Murray. Murray dribbles baseline against McKenzie. Up. McKenzie tries to block it, but a good job by Maddie Murray to use her body to protect the shot, and she used the left hand. Good finish inside there. Nice basket for the Falcons. Simpson, McKenzie at the high post, drives left. She's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line for 2 more shots. See if she can add to her 18-point total from the first half. She was 2 for 3 from the line in the first half. Very interesting free throw style for Harriet. Don't see that often, the way she's got her feet. Usually shooters will shoot square-footed, but she actually extends her right foot quite a bit forward, and then her left foot goes back on her toe. Very interesting style. I can't say that I've seen that before. But one thing about free throw shooting that's so different from any other skill in basketball is it is a closed skill. It's like a golf swing, and you want your players, no matter how they shoot it, as Langara turns it over off the inbound, no matter how they shoot it, you want them to have a routine, and you want them to do the same thing every time. So Mackenzie's obviously found a routine that she likes, but it is a bit different to have the feet split like that. McKenzie drop step, nothing there. She steps through, and she's fouled again. Might have dragged her back foot there, but she's going to get 2 more from the free throw line. Yeah, you can see there's her routine. Spin, step up the line, get her right foot on, left foot back, and then into her shot. And she swishes it. Of course, one of the best free throw shooters of all time was Rick Barry, who shot above 90% for his career, and he shot him underhand. But he did the same thing every time. So on free throws, as long as you're consistent, doesn't matter how it goes, as long as you get them in. All right, bringing up the ball is Bond. Bond gives it to Sunner. Sunner looking inside, nothing there. Little UCLA screen, handoff back to Sunner. She's going to try 3, no. Nothing there. She reverses it to Lafleur. Lafleur drives right. She gets by her player. Tough little baseline run hook, no good. Rebound goes to Langara, but good referee awareness there as the scorekeepers reset the shot clock by mistake, because I think they thought VIU had the ball, but they didn't. It was a loose ball, so the reset was a mistake, and the shot clock would have gone off. So nice recognition by the official there to see that and call the shot clock violation on the Falcons. All right, Maggie Salas gives it at the high post to Holweg. Inside to McKenzie. She turns. She's triple teamed by the Falcons. And good defense there as the Falcons collapsed inside on McKenzie. And the ball goes out of bounds off of her. Langara basketball. Again, soft full court pressure here from the Mariners. And little crossover, sloppy crossover dribble there by Sunner. She loses it. Turnover Falcons. And good defense there. And again, I don't understand that charge call. I just don't. The Langara player was standing right underneath the basket. The VIU player shot it, released it, and then made contact with the Langara player who was standing directly under the basket. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm not sure how that's an offensive foul. That's a no call because the player was underneath the basket, well inside the restricted arc. I know that the restricted area for FIBA is different than the restricted area in the NBA and in the NCAA, but you know, I don't like that call. We'll see if I'm right on this one too. Who knows? It'd be nice to be right on another one, wouldn't it? Chase on, she's blocked, but rebounded by Nicholson, but out of bounds off Nicholson's hand. Again, Langara with the soft man-to-man pressure. Chase on, guarding in the full court. Ball goes to the wing, to Thorne. Three-pointer is up, and it's good. Three-point basket from Rachel Labrador, fourth-year player out of John Oliver Secondary, just down the street here in Vancouver. The J.O. Jokers, ladies and gentlemen. No joke on that shot. Foul on the Mariners. That foul is on Trista Thorne, her second. Team foul number 4. So for the last 4:37, any fouls? Langara will be shooting 2 free throws. Ball's inbounded. Chason looks for it, not open. Bond keeps it. Looking for Nicholson inside. 5 on the shot clock. She drives, takes a really tough shot. Well defended there by the Mariners. Back they come in transition. They really like to go. Uh-oh. Little out of control there was number 4, Maggie Salas. And loose ball as Harriet McKenzie dove for the loose ball. She undercut Isabel Nicholson. And looks like she got hit in the head a little bit. And Nicholson went down hard. Nicholson checking, making sure she's okay. I think she's going to probably get a sub here so the trainer can take a look. Make sure there's no potential concussion or anything there. And Nicholson will earn 2 free throws. First one is good. And the second one is on its way up. And front rim. Rebounded VIU by Holweg. Here come the Mariners. Nothing there. We're going to bring it back out. And unfortunately, a little accidental mishandle there from Trista Thorne as she dribbled it out of bounds. We'll see if Langara can take advantage of that turnover as Chason is bringing the ball up the floor. Nicholson goes to the low post. She's open inside. They're going to go to her. See if she can drop step, go to the middle. Nice turn. Reverses it. Reverse again. Baseline drive. No good. Down in the middle. Gilfinea looks to go down the middle. And nice tie-up there by number 3, Rachel Labrador. Back come VIU in the full court. Drives to the hoop. And good defense as the Falcons collapsed on her, got the block shot. And Sunner's going to try to go coast to coast. And there's some contact there as Sunner will earn the free throws. Foul is on number 4, Maggie Salas. That's her 3rd foul. 2 free throws for Sunner. Sunner goes 1 for 2, rebounded by Thorne. Going to go inside as they tried to make that post entry to Mackenzie Hall. Going to have a foul on Nisa Sunner. And that's the 3rd team foul for Langara. That's Sunner's 1st. Baseline jumper is up, and it's good. Nice little baseline out of bounds there as Kiara Holweg wide open for the baseline jumper. 53-25, Mariners on top. Sunner dribbling, hands off to Chason. Nicholson tries to screen. Chason goes down the middle, and she is blocked cleanly. 2-on-1 here for the Falcons, for the Mariners. And they're going to kick it out for 3. Front rim. Rebounded inside nicely by Holweg. Shot missed. Rebounded by Rokosh. All right, Falcons going to try to run a bit. Rokosh forces it, and she travels.
Travel violation, Mariners ball.
Two minutes, 43 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It has been all Mariners as they are showing why they're the number one team in the league and number three team in Canada. Ball is reversed at the top to Hall. Hall drives left. She slices through the defense, and she's fouled. And she'll earn a trip to the foul line here. Let's see who that foul was on. Looks like the referee's just checking to make sure he gets the right number. And that is going to be on number 4, Amy Rokosh. And that's her third. First one is off the front rim and no good. Mackenzie Hall, 6 foot forward, fourth-year player out of Duncan, BC, makes the second one. Chase on, bringing it up against Salas. Dribble handoff with Chang. Chang looks inside to Nicholson. Nicholson sets a high post screen. Three ball is out by Sunner and it's good. And that's the first triple of the night for the Falcons as Sunner knocks it down from the corner. Salas gets the high screen from Holweg. Back inside on the screen and roll, but very good weak side help there by Nicholson, and Holweg drops it out of bounds. Last 2 minutes have been pretty solid play here for the Falcons. They need some help here on this press. Ball is inbounded to Gilfinea. Macon Gilfinea, the 5'5" first-year forward at a Notre Dame secondary in Vancouver. Three ball, no good. Notre Dame are the jugglers, by the way. Yes, that's correct, ladies and gentlemen. You name a high school in BC, I'll tell you the nickname. I know them all. Baseline drive here by Labrador. She kicks it back out for the long two. No good, but another rebound by the Mariners. That rebound, though, is missed. Tipped out by Nicholson. A little 3-on-3 here for the Falcons as good aggressive job there by Sunner to try to go all the way, and she takes the contact, earns herself 2 free throws.
Mariners foul number 11, Allison Bentley.
All right, 1 minute and 19 seconds to go, 54-29 for VIU. Ball is given to the top to Hall. Hall hands it off. Nice little drive down the middle is number 6, Mackenzie Cox. She can't finish, rebounded by the Falcons. Gilfinea is going to speed up the court here. Gives it to to Crane. Now on the wing to Chang. Chang loses it, but it went off the foot of the VIU player, so no over and back. But now she loses it out of bounds. 44 seconds to go. We'll see if the Mariners try to get off a quick one here, so they get a 2-for-1 opportunity. Little reach in, and that's not a smart foul by Sunner, as that's going to give 2 free throws to the Mariners. Number 8, Michaela Kimball, going to the line for 2. Michaela is a 5th-year senior, 5'7" guard, and she is from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Village Christian High School. Okay, I definitely don't know the nickname for Village Christian High School in Fayetteville, North Carolina. All right, here comes Gilfinea. Looks inside. Nothing there. She throws the skip pass, and it was turned over, but unfortunately, I think, yep, Chang touched it before it went out of bounds. So it's going to go back to the Mariners, and they can almost hold for the last shot here. Ball's at the top. Reversed on the wing. Looking inside for the post. Reversed at the top again to Nkrumah. Back to Labrador. Baseline jumper, shot fake. 7 on the shot clock. Nice pick and roll. Long 2, front rim, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. They got 4 seconds. They got 3, 2. I don't think they're going to get a shot off here. As after 3 quarters of play, the Mariners extend their lead 56-29 over the Falcons. I'll bring you the third quarter stats as soon as they're up here. As I mentioned, the PACWEST Championships will take place next week. Being run by the PACWEST using the Cap College facility, the beautiful Sportsplex where I spent 10 years of my coaching career. So as we talked about before, most of the matchups in the women's basketball are pretty much decided, as VIU will come first, CBC will come second. Third place will be the Douglas College Royals. Those are all set. Cap is going to come in fourth. I don't see how Langara is going to be able to come back and win this. So Langara will be fifth. So that matchup, Cap versus Langara, is a first round matchup. I know they just played 2 games up at Cap where the women earned a split. So that is potential to be a very exciting first round game. And then Douglas is waiting on who finishes higher between Okanagan and Camosun, both tied for the last spot right now. And of course, VIU and CBC with the buys. By the way, you knew I was going to do this. Village Christian Academy High School in Fayetteville, North Carolina, home of the Knights. See, there you go. I got it. The Knights. I love it. All right, Langara's got the ball in the wing. Reverses it through the high post, looking for a handoff. Not there. Lafleur reverses it to Rokosh. Rokosh goes inside, back to Lafleur. She throws it out to Crane, who drives down the middle. Oh, in and out by Bond. My apologies. Back come VIU quickly, as always. Bentley reverses it to Cox. High screen and roll there. A little pull-up jumper from the foul line is no good from Kimball. And there's a tie-up on the rebound, and that will go possession arrow to VIU. A little screen to screener, and then the open 3. Nice little end line play there, but defended well by Langara. There's a turnover by Lafleur. She's got a chance to get to the rim, and she goes all the way. And that is a horrible call. Coach Cam is up on that one. Like, that's terrible. I'm sorry. She's dribbling. She's going to the hoop. The defender's running backwards. There's contact. There's no way that she threw her arm out for that to be an offensive foul. But nonetheless, it was called an offensive foul. 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Lafleur. Pass forward and tipped out of bounds, but no, it's saved. Saved by Rokosh, and now it's turned over by Rokosh. Mackenzie Cox bringing it up. There's a high screen, and that's going to be a defensive foul as Ivana Paisley tried to push through the screen. That's the team's second team foul, and that's going to be the fourth foul on Paisley. Cox with the ball at the top. Again, they're going to run that screen and roll with Nakumra. High post, looking for the high-low. Nice little high-low action, but a great block as Langara collapsed on Nakumra and blocked it out of bounds. 6 seconds on the shot clock for VIU. Little jump hook is no good, but great hustle by Mackenzie to get her own rebound, and she finishes off the glass. Ball's on the wing. Ivana Cully stepped out, missed inside. Allison Bentley comes back. Inside to Mackenzie, nice drop step. And a good block there. No, it looks like there's going to be a foul called on Ivana Kayla. Mackenzie, 2 free throws. All right, your third quarter stats. There's, again, leading scorer in the game with 22 points is Harriet Mackenzie. She also has 7 rebounds. 10 points for Michaela Kimball. And 6 points for Allison Bentley. Leading rebounders for the Falcons. You got 4 of them with 7 rebounds each. Nakumra, Simpson, Hallweg, and Mackenzie. Leading in assists with 3. Again, 3 players there too. Kimball, Thorne, and Simpson. For the Falcons, leading scorer with 8 is Isabel Nicholson. 7 for Nisa Sunner. 5 for Caitlin LaFleur. Your leading rebounder for the Falcons with 6 is Nisa Sunner. 5 for Sarah Chang. And again, no one on the Falcons with more than 1 assist. Your shooting percentages, well, a little bit better for the Falcons as they managed to shoot 37.5% in that quarter, and they did hit 1 out of 2 threes. But for the game, they're 21.4%. 11% on threes and 58.8% from the line. Mariners shooting 37.3% overall, and they too are only 11% from the three-point line as Mackenzie shoots it just before the shot clock expires. Count the basket. And they're 66.7% from the line. But again, they've just had a lot more possessions. They have managed to get 59 shot attempts and 17 free throw attempts to Langara's 42 and 9. And thus the big discrepancy in the score. And they also are dominating the glass 39 to 24. (61-31), 6:48 to go. That is now 4th team foul on the Falcons and the 2nd on Bond. Good defense there by Langara, but that was definitely a flop. Should have been a fake foul warning on that one. Coast to coast, but it blocked out of bounds by Mackenzie. Ball's kicked out to Paisley. Paisley comes off a screen and turns it over. As quick hands there by the Falcons, 2-on-1, by the Mariners, 2-on-1, and a good finish there by Mackenzie Cox. Handoff at the high post. Oh, I think got away with a double dribble there. But there's another steal by the VIU. Another 2-on-1. Good pass back there. Great decision on that fast break by Salas, and a good finish at the rim. And there's a nice steal. Good jump stop and finish there. Nice decision by Regan Bond. Regan, the third-year guard out of Kelowna, BC. Kelowna Secondary, the Owls. Okay, here's a little horn set. Didn't really set much of a screen, though, but Mackenzie posts up. A great help inside by Lafleur as she comes from the weak side to steal it. But as the ball was being dribbled down by the floor by Bond, they came from behind, tipped it, and stole it from her, and then VIU throws it away. All right, getting a little bit ugly here with under 5 minutes to go. Lafleur reverses it to Rokosh. Rokosh looks back door to Bond. Bond goes with the left hand, and she is fouled by number 6, Mackenzie Cox.
Foul on number 6, Mackenzie Cox. Fourth personal, first team. Lead one, 2 shots.
Second one is no good and rebounded by Kaya Simpson. Ball being brought up the floor by Salas. Looking to Mackenzie at the high post. She squares up. Dribble handoff with Thorne. Thorne comes back right, jump stop, and let's see if that's an offensive foul. It is. And I think that was a good call. Good job by Amy Rokosh to stand in the lane and take that one right on the chest. All right, 4 minutes to go as Chason will bring it up the floor against Salas. She goes to the wing to Rokosh. Rokosh goes to Crane. Back inside, turnover. And a nice little coast-to-coast layup and good finish there. Trista Thorne. Back comes Chason. She's going to try it herself. She jump stops. No good off the backboard. Rebounded by Simpson. Well, VIU with a very impressive performance tonight. They're just very solid in all aspects of the game. And there's a 3 in and out as they defend very well. They rebound very well. They run really good action. And there's a turnover. Nope. Good hustle by Chang to keep it. Crane on the baseline. Gives it back to Chang. 10 on the shot clock. Chang's going to go middle with her left hand. She gets by her defender. And there's another flop. That was definitely a flop by number 13, Kiara Hallweg. No warning given. High post screen, and then they go inside. Good weak side help, but that's going to be a foul. And that will be 2 shots in the penalty for VIU as that foul is on Lafleur. Subbing into the game is number 6, Lisa Sunner. And number 10, Colleen Nakumra. Maggie Salas with 2 free throws. First one, no good. Second one is good. Chason gives it to Lafleur. Lafleur back to Chason. High screen by Sunner. Chason gives it to Chang. Chang drives baseline. She's cut off. There's only 3 in the shot clock, and that is going to be another turnover for the Falcons.
Checking into the game, number 7,
Falcons, after 3 quarters, had 22 turnovers, and that's probably at least 10 here in the 4th quarter. So they're over 30 turnovers, which pretty tough to be successful when there's that big a discrepancy in turnovers, and also to go with the rebounding. However, that's going to be a Langara foul there as well. It's going to be on Sunner. However, you do have to also give a lot of credit to the Mariners. You know, really showing just what a great defensive team they are. They help really well. They get their hands in, they dig, and they all rebound. So a very impressive defensive performance here from the Mariners. All right, first free throw, no good by Labrador. Second one is good. Ball's inbounded to Chason. Gives it to Gilfanea. Gilfanea tries to go to the high post, but then a nice back door, but threw it away again. Turnover Falcons. Little jump stop pull up from the foul line. Good fundamentals there from Thorne. In and out, rebounded by the Falcons. Gilfanea goes left. Now there's a nice backdoor pass to Chason, but the weak side help came over, and Chason had to take a tough shot. Ball goes inside to Salas. Foul shot there, wide open. Count it. Kiara Hallweg. 71-35, and we have less than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Chason reverses it. There's a 3-ball up, and it's good. Nice 3-ball from Nisa Sunner. And we have a sub coming in the game for the Mariners, number 9, Mackenzie Hall. In the last 2 minutes of the game, if you are scored on, you are allowed to sub in the game. Maggie Salas reverses it to Hall. Now they're going to run screen and roll. Hall slips the screen. Handoff. 3-ball is up and in and out. Rebounded by Chason. Ball goes on the wing to Crane. Chason drives baseline, and it's knocked out of bounds by Salas. They reset the shot clock by mistake, so the referees will get it set back. I think it was around 12 seconds. Let's see what they put it at. Yeah, it was 12 seconds. Okay, end line out of bounds, right near the corner, which sitting up here in the Falcons' nest, I can't even see, but it looks like Sunner's inbounding it. And she's going to go to Chason. Gilfanea, she's going to try to cross over and drive baseline, and looked again for Crane, but good rotation there from Mackenzie Hall. And now the Falcons will have 5 seconds on the shot clock to see if they can get a shot off. Crane gives it to Chason. She's going to launch a 3, no good, and that's a shot clock violation, but VIU got the rebound, so we'll play on. Maggie Salas. Let's see what they're going to run here. Dribble handoff, no good. Is that a steal? It is. Oh, a little push off there, and good catch by the referee there. Good catch. As number 4, Maggie Salas, pushed off to try to get that loose ball. That'll be her 4th foul, but it is only the 3rd team foul. Now let's see if that's in the backcourt. No, it's in the front court. So should be a 14 on the shot clock. There we go. I was about to say 18 on the shot clock because in high school it's 30 and 18, but full FIBA here at the PACWEST. 8 on the shot clock, and I don't know if they're going to get one off here as That's going to be a moving screen, I think. What do we got here? Yeah, moving screen on Crane. Of course, it's an offensive foul, so no shots for the Mariners. And there, with 20 seconds to go, they're just going to be content to dribble this one out. And it was all Mariners, all game from start to finish. After jumping out to a big first quarter lead of 25-9, they never relented for the remainder of the game, and they're going to win their 20th game of the year, 71-38 over the Langara Falcons. Well, that brings to an end our women's action, but in 20 minutes from now, or 25 minutes from now, 8 o'clock tip-off, we will have our men's game. Before I go off the air for a brief moment here, I will bring you the women's stats once they come in. Now, one of the things that's interesting about this league is you see when you look at the VIU roster, I mean, fourth year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, fourth year, third year, fourth year, fourth year, very experienced older team. And when you look at the Langara roster, second year, first year, first year, first year, second year, they only have one player in her fourth year, and that's LaFleur. So a very young squad for the Falcons, and you know, it's at this level, it's not easy to play when you're a young team, when you're playing against older veteran type players. So you know, this experience, you know, with Langara, you know, making the playoffs this year and having an opportunity to win their first round playoff matchup is great for Coach McGilvery, and you know, it gives them something to work with, all these younger players who I'm sure many will be returning as they get more experience and get a little bit older. You see that in the PACWEST all the time. Certainly in the men's game, it's even more pronounced, because you know, sometimes you have guys 25 and 26 years old playing, you know, and when they're playing against 18 and 19-year-old freshmen, it makes it very, very difficult. So, all right, well, I don't have the stats yet, so what I'll do is I'll read them for you before we start the men's game. I'm going to give my voice a little bit of a break here, give you all a little bit of break, go get some food and something to drink, and I'll be back in about 25 minutes with the men's call. All right, thanks, everybody.